a special session of Inner Mean Girl Reform School. I'm Katherine Torrini, your head inner wisdom coach, and I am so thrilled to be a little guest lecturer for you today. I am going to share with you one of my favorite personal practices. No, actually, scratch that. My absolute favorite personal daily practice, which is journaling. I could not live without my journal. You can ask my husband, my kids. I'd go crazy without it. It's the place where I figure things out. It's the place where I think. It's the place where I get to be confused, and I just get a gold star for showing up. It's a place where I can work through my stuff. I can figure out what to do with my day. I can just play and doodle. And it's definitely where I get my sneaky fun into my day. Kind of like a little chocolate bonbon to start my day off. And I know that so many of you are journal lovers, and you have this love-hate relationship with your journal. The fears of the artist are that the journal has to be a work of art. And the non-artist feels the same intimidation that a journal has to be a work of art. And if you're a writer, then like the journal must be important writing. It cannot be self-centered or boring or misspelled. Egads! And if you're a non-writer, all that writing feels intimidating. So there's just no way to win if your inner mean girl is running the show. So all those fears, that's all inner mean girl stuff. Your journal can be that safe, happy, delicious place that you can't wait to get to if you can kick her out. And that's what I figured out how to do in all my years of journaling. So I want to share that with you so you can have the juicy journaling practice that really lights you up. So this is an interactive video. So I want you to go and get your own journal. It could be a notebook. It could be that beautiful blank book that you have on the shelf that's too nice to use. That's the one. Or the one that you started and you haven't finished. Go grab that. Grab a pencil, a marker, anything that you can write with, and meet me back here in just a sec. Press pause. All right. So you've got your journal. You've got something to doodle or draw with. Come on over. I'm going to show you mine. We're actually going to do them together. Isn't that cool? So one of my favorite things to do is to just set the record straight. To write a permission slip in your journal. Because you know what? It's yours. All those inner mean girls have all these rules about what journals are and what journals aren't. And it's not true because last time I checked, you were the boss of your life. So we're going to just like get that down on paper. So get a marker or a pen, whatever you've got. Draw yourself a nice big square or rectangle, whatever it is. And at the top of the page, just write permission slip. At the bottom of the page, you're going to write a little line for your signature and a line for the date. So today is August 9th, so I'm going to put the date down, and I'm going to wait to sign it to see what we write down. So, I, comma, and then put your name in there. Mine's Katherine Torrini, so I'll put that down. I'm going to change pens because I can't write small with that one. Hereby is given permission to do any and all of the following in her, capital H-E-R, journal. So, I have permission to doodle, to play. Definitely need permission to be boring, because I will be. To have fun. To be flexible. I'll talk about that a little bit more later. I have fun. I have permission. I have permission to have fun. And I have permission to like not know what I'm going to do. That's a big one. I have permission to figure it out as I go. Oh, this one's really important. I have permission to make ugly pages. Oh, I even misspelled it. Yay, even better. I have permission to have like ugly pages. I have permission to waste paper. That's a big one. That's so huge. It still gets me. I need to remember that I have permission to waste paper. And to just be however I am. Happy, sad, glad, boring, beautiful, all of it. And now, as the boss of your life, you're going to sign this. Okay. You did it. You have your own permission slip. You have kicked your inner mean girl out of your journal. Congratulations. Now, you can get started having fun. Oh, wait, how is it that we journal? Well, this is the beautiful thing. You get to do it any way you want. But if you don't know how to start, I'd be happy to lend you the way that I do it. My practice is 3 pages a day. You choose the way. And if 3 pages sounds like a lot, let me show you some tricks. I have all kinds of ways to do my pages in 5 minutes, even 2 minutes if I have to. And I also sometimes spend a long time on my pages, like on a Saturday morning when I lie around in bed and enjoy it. So it's about 3 pages. It's not about what's on those 3 pages. So I'll share with you some of my favorites. This is known as the postage stamp page. So I create a postage stamp for myself. And then if I feel like writing, I can write. If I feel like drawing, I can draw an apple. Now I have 2 stamps. Look at that. And that counts. That's a page. Now sometimes, I like to draw. I like to write in my journal. And sometimes it helps me think. It helps me work things out. And sometimes I'll spend so much time on it that I don't really have time for my 3rd page. This is where my page 3 trick comes in. Or my big number. Welcome, my dears, to page 3. And if your inner mean girl is still in the room, she's out of your journal, but she's still in the room, and says that doesn't count, you can just tell her that she doesn't have permission. It's not her business. So, darlings, I'm glad to see that you got started, and if you have time right now, right here, just let yourself play. Go for it. And if you want more, I love to jam about journals. I'm really into it. So you can find out more at my website, creativelifespark.com. And I've got, under freebies, there are goodies. Under goodies, I have some journaling inspiration, lots of pictures of pages that I've done. And you can also check out my blog where I post pictures and techniques and tips and prompts and all of that. Remember, 3 pages a day, you choose the way. Happy journaling!